Today, we're building the best auto farmer in LEGO Fortnite. Now, I have to give a huge shout out to Zach's LEGO Fortnite. He tagged me on YouTube to let me know that there was an updated version to this farm that was made after the update happened. So what we're going to do is not only teach you how to make the best auto farmer, but he even found other tricks to do this vertically, which saves a lot of space. Now, let's talk about the materials needed first, because these are super easy to get. You're going to need a bunch of silk fabric, cord, fertilizer, soil, granite, blast powder, torches, wood, and any type of seed that you plan on using during your farm. Now, if you're struggling to get a ton of silk fabric, the best way to do this is to either put your villagers on the create textiles job and don't have any spinning wheels around, or you guys can go up to one of these brand new nests that spawn a ton of these spiders and then just farm them. You guys could even bring a villager with you and they'll do the job for you. You could also bring a ton of the brand new gas that you get from killing all of the scorpions, but nonetheless, coming here with a sword, you can get an unlimited amount of silk as well as essence very quickly. So let's set up our base model here. What you want to do is place down one floor. It doesn't matter which one it is, how long it is, or anything along those lines. The only reason why we're putting down a floor is so that when we put down one of our foundations, which is going to be needed, you can snap this onto the floor and it is buried under the ground. Otherwise, if you just place this down on itself, it's going to stand up above the ground and just not look all that great. So doing something like this will kind of bury it, make it look so much better when it's a flat surface. Next thing that you're going to need is to start placing down your garden plots. Now, I make sure that all of these are connected to each other. Just walk down in a straight line and place every single one of these forward. Super easy to do. As long as you have a compost bin, you can grab the materials for these extremely quick. Now, this next part gets a little bit tricky. You want to go into your vehicle parts section and grab the vehicle base 03 and make sure that this is 2 nudges to the left of your garden plots. If it's not that far away, unfortunately, it's going to miss when you use your activation switch to punch these garden plots. So make sure that they're 2 away and then stack them 2 high and extend it the full length of your plots. Now, you can put the activated balloons on both sides of your vehicle base. So just like I'm doing now, just again, make sure that when you're placing down your garden plots or you're putting down new vehicle bases, that they're exactly 2 nudges away. I'm not sure if this could work with 1 nudge. I really have not tried it, but just to be safe, 2 nudges is the best way. And when it comes to designing this area to make it look even cleaner, having 2 nudges is by far the cleanest look. Now, go into your toy section, grab the activated balloon, and then while holding in your snap tool, jump on the side of this and then just line it up directly to the middle of the garden plot. As long as you're using the vehicle base 03, the snap tool should line this up right on the side of it and connect it perfectly. The only job that you have from here is ensuring that these are lined up directly over the center of these garden plots and aren't off by any measures. Now, what I recommend doing is putting a decent amount of seeds inside of each one of these plots. I personally will grab 50 and then split them in half 2 or 3 times and place 10 to 12 in every garden plot. Putting anything more than that is just a little bit excessive considering the amount that you're going to get back by auto farming. So put a decent amount in there to get yourself started, but just know that after a few attempts, you're going to have 50 in every single plot. Now, once you've planted everything and you have your activated balloons, go down and grab either the pressure plate or grab an activation switch and place it on top of the foundation. Stepping on this and off of this will activate the balloons, or switching that activation switch on and off will activate those balloons. So just to show you this on a base level, stepping on top of this has broken every single one of these plants, and I can walk around and grab all of the clownberries, all of the vines, any of the wood from the bananas and the coconut farms that I placed in here, because these activation balloons will break anything that you plant. Now, I mentioned earlier about the fact that having 2 nudges is perfect when it comes to designing these, and you may have seen in the last clip that I had designed mine where it's all black around my area. So what you're able to do with this is actually place any of the 6x2x1 or 4x2x1, 8x2x1, all around this area and fully customize it so it's not that ugly gray foundation color. So what I did with mine was did all black because it's one of my favorite pieces in the game right now, and you could design your entire area however you'd like. Now, if you really want to take this to the next level, literally, Zach also showed us a way to do a second floor for this and make it work the exact same way. Now, there's a very basic way to do this, but there's also this little advanced trick that's going to allow you to actually hang these activated balloons upside down. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys here. We're going to place 2 more of these vehicle bases, place 1 floor on top of it, and then hang this thruster underneath of that floor. It needs to show a little bit off to the side because when you throw a floor on there now, it'll show up as upside down. Now, I want to show this a second time so people can truly understand exactly what I'm doing, because I get questions like upside down builds all the time. Place a regular floor above your vehicle base, and when you're placing your thruster, put it underneath of the floor and nudge it so half of the thruster is showing out. When you place a floor above that, you'll notice that it shows up as upside down. This will allow you to nudge it anywhere that you want, and as long as it's connected to something, you'll be able to place this build down anywhere. Anything that you snap on top of this will also show up as upside down. Now that I have these upside down builds, I'm going to grab my activated balloons. Now this one is a little bit trickier because you're not able to just hold in your snap button and place this directly in the middle of these builds, so you kind of have to eyeball this one. Just try to get them all in a straight line, lined up with your clomberry seeds or whatever you placed inside of here. Placing these upside down will give you the exact same effect that we had previously, where instead of coming out of the side, it'll just go straight down onto your seed. Now we're going to create a second floor, and you could even create a third, fourth, fifth floor, because this is going to save you a ton of space at your village, but also protect the vines and any of the food items that you grow, because animals oftentimes run over and try to eat them. So what you'll notice is on this second floor, things will show up as upside down. What you need to do is line up your floor with your vehicle base and then nudge it out, and notice that it will be upright, so it won't be flipped upside down anymore. Place those all the way across and then start to put down your garden plots. Now I made the mistake of nudging mine 2 spots over again, thinking that I was going to put my stuff on the outside, but again, I'm going to have these go straight down. So simply place down your garden plots and then start to put the seeds in there. So then, using the thruster trick with the upside down floors, once again, we're going to be able to set up our activated balloons directly above every single one of our seeds. Once again, saving us a ton of space, and now it is impossible for animals to get up here to try to take any of our seeds, vine, or food. Now all that we need to do is step on this activation button, and you'll see the balloons come straight down, punching those seeds and giving us all of the items. Another awesome thing is you don't need to jump. You could just walk directly under here and pick up the vines with the siphon directly through the floor. So once it's all set up, it truly is a work of art. You're able to get it on the first and second floor, save a ton of space by your village, or you could just do it the old-fashioned way and just nudge them out 2 spots and grow anything like that. Super easy to do, super fun to have at your village, and I hope that this again is something that Epic never patches. But YouTube thinks that you're gonna like that video that's up there in the top left, and you may also want to hit that subscribe button in the top right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.